on Tuesday, the Atlanta Falcons tweeted this photo for 14/20, basically saying that they were going to reveal their new uniforms on April 14th. However, as soon as this was tweeted, there were immediate leaks on Twitter. So if we had waited a whole week for them, they would have been no surprise, because we can't have nice things. People leaked pictures of the new uniforms. So today, on Wednesday, the Atlanta Falcons, out of nowhere, just said, screw it, let's release them now, since they already got leaked. And when these were released, I was sleeping. So I would have liked to have reacted to it live, like I did with the Buccaneers and the Rams. But, you know, this was a complete surprise to not only myself, but a lot of people, you know. Usually teams go through with scheduled release date, but not the Falcons. They said, screw it, scratch April 14th, we're going to do it now. Unfortunately, it wasn't a live reaction. I woke up, opened Twitter, there they were right on my feed. I was like, well, shit. Anyways, let's review these. All right, let's get right into it. So this is the primary set of uniforms right here, okay, so when the Buccaneers revealed their uniforms, I would say 8 out of 10 fans on Twitter loved them. When I read the original tweets for these jerseys, these uniforms, I felt like 2 out of 10 Falcons fans actually liked them. A lot of people are comparing these jerseys to Arena Football League jerseys, it was the same thing with the Buccaneers yesterday too. Some people were comparing their jerseys to Arena Football jerseys, and I'm like, how do you describe an Arena Football? Like, when you think of an Arena Football jersey, what comes to your, like, how do you describe an Arena Football jersey? People they find any way to turn it down because it's a change, and they're not used to change. The Falcons have kept their same uniforms for 17 years up until today, so of course a lot of people aren't going to like it because it's new, it's a change, and people aren't used to change. I explained this on my Rams video. The only reason people are disliking on it is because it's new to them. They're not used to it. But over time, these new things that have changed will grow on these fans, and they will learn to not only like the new uniform/logos, but they will fall in love with them. Naturally, the fans are still going to hate on it the second they drop because they're not used to it. They're not used to change, all right? As for Arena Football, I don't know how do you define what an Arena Football jersey is as opposed to an NFL jersey? It doesn't make any sense to me. Just because your football league is played in arenas as opposed to big stadiums doesn't mean the uniforms should appear any different. I don't know. To me, it's just silly. Enough rambling, alright? This is the main uniform set. On the far left, you have the white-on-white road set. On the second to left, you have the alternate, or I believe it's the home, maybe, and I think it's the alternate jersey, actually. It's like this gradient red, black, and then on the second to right, you have what I am assuming is the primary home set, or the alternate set. You can correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know. You have black on black, alright, and then you have on the far right, the throwback jerseys, which, in my eyes, they did not change a bit. Those look the same to me, so that's whatever, alright? These right here are every uniform combination that the Falcons will be using. And one of them that sticks out here to me is on the second to right, the white on red. This one sticks out the most to me in this picture. That's probably the best uniform combination in this entire set right here, is the white on red look. That's just me though, alright? Now let's take a look at the black on black, alright? So here you see Matt Ryan wearing the black on black jerseys. What a lot of people don't like is the excessively big ATL across the top of the jersey. Now, I don't see anything wrong with it, honestly. I don't have an issue with it. I think it looks fine. Everybody in Atlanta embraces their city, and they're very proud of their culture. So it's no surprise that you see ATL everywhere. And so it comes as no surprise to me to see the Falcons implementing it on their uniforms. So there it is. You see a red stripe down the side of the uniform. It's a nice touch. I like it. As for the font, for the numbers, new, different, and it works. I like it. Here's the white on white. You've got the red stripe down the side. These are okay. I wouldn't say they're great, but I like them nonetheless. I think it's new, it's different, and I think the Falcons fan base will really learn to grow on these and love these eventually. If we're talking about pure jersey alone and not the full uniform combination, these are my absolute favorite of any of them. These go hard. These really go hard. And this is a look that I don't think is very familiar in the NFL. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think a single team has a gradient type jersey. Maybe in the past, teams have had a gradient jersey, but as far as current jerseys that teams wear, I don't think there's a gradient one. You can correct me if I'm wrong. But this works so well. It works so well. The red, gradient black, whew, this to me is ice. Like, this goes hard right here. As far as Atlanta Falcons jerseys goes, this one right here alone might just be the best jersey in their franchise's history. That could be a hot take. That could be a freezing cold take, depending on who you are and the way you look at the new uniforms. But in my perspective, my eye, these appeal to me a lot. I mean, they just look fantastic. I cannot show you the Fanatics jerseys because Fanatics won't be selling the jerseys until April 14th because that's when the Falcons were originally supposed to reveal them. So I don't think Fanatics has them in the shop yet because they're still waiting for that April 14th date. So I can't get actual photos of the jersey itself. I have to use these photos for now. But as far as this jersey goes, man, it goes hard. The throwbacks. All right, like I said before, I don't see any difference with this throwback or the other throwbacks in previous years. That's about it, all right? I think basically they were just showcasing the new helmet, which I'll get into in a second here. All right, the new helmet. What's different about it? So the Falcons went from a shiny black to a matte black. And so now they're wearing this matte black, okay? You can see it. It's not shiny. If it was shiny, you'd see the light glaring on it a lot more. You can see the face mask is silver instead of, I don't even remember what it was in the first place, but it wasn't silver. They have upgraded to a silver face mask. And they have enlarged the logo itself on the helmet. You know, enlarged logos have proven to look good on helmets, honestly, in my opinion. I think the way the Buccaneers have done it, people say it's oversized. I think it's the perfect size. So there's that, all right? And I think the reason they were showcasing the throwback jerseys, even though they were already a thing, was because of this. Because of the current NFL helmet rule, teams cannot use more than one helmet. You're allowed to switch the stickers around as much as you want on the helmet, but you have to keep the same helmet itself, okay? So the throwback jerseys, you're going to have to wear the matte black. And so they just slapped that throwback logo on the matte black. And that's why I think they're showcasing the throwback jerseys, even though they were already a thing, because the new helmet that they're using. It's a matte black helmet. You can see it's got a black face mask still. They're trying to keep it as original as possible. It looks good, honestly. I think it's better than the shiny. And with that being said, guys, that is the Atlanta Falcons 2020 brand new uniforms. No idea how long these will last. If I have to rate them, some of these jerseys are like a 6, 6.5, and then others are like 7, 7.5, all right? So overall, we'll just give it a 7. 7 out of 10, I think that's fair. A lot of people are comparing these to the Bucs uniforms. Why? I don't know. I mean, the Bucs and the Falcons have two completely different uniforms. I get that the colors themselves are similar, but the overall look, the fonts, the logos, none of it looks similar to the Buccaneers at all. And so I don't know why people are comparing it to them. It's totally unique to the Falcons. With that being said, all right, I need you, Falcons Nation, tell me in the comments below how you guys feel about these new jerseys, man, new uniforms. What you feeling? You missed the old ones already? Are you down to vibe with the new ones? Let me know your thoughts and opinions on them. I want to hear them, all right? What's next? The Rams, Chargers, and Browns are still to reveal new uniforms this offseason, so we're just waiting on those 3 teams now. And I think that's going to do it. So catch you in the next video, y'all. Peace out.